Hi boys and girls, if you remember in math we were learning our 3 times tables. So what I want you to do is to get out your notebook or a piece of paper and together we are going to write down our 3 times tables. So I want you to start off by writing today's date and our WALT, W-A-L-T, is going to be we are learning to memorize our 3 times tables. Okay, so I'm going to give you a minute to write that down. Today's date and the WALT, W-A-L-T, memorize our 3 times tables. And I'm going to give you a minute. Okay, so it should look like this. We are learning to memorize our 3 times tables. Okay. I know you probably saw it upside down, but you remember how to do our WALT. Then underneath our WALT, we're going to write down our 3 times tables. So if you remember the rule, anything times a 0 is always, that's right, 0. So I want you to write 3 times a 0 equals 0. Then underline below it, I want you to write 3 times 1 equals, who remembers the rule for the 1 times table? That's right, anything times 1 is always the other number. So 3 times 1 is 3. Then you're going to write 3 times 2 equals 6. 3 times 3 equals 9. 3 times 4 equals 12. 3 times 5 equals 15. 3 times 6 equals 18. 3 times 7 equals 21. 3 times 8 equals 24. 3 times 9 equals 27. 3 times 10 equals 30. 3 times 11 is, that's right, you double the other number for the 11 times table, so the answer is 33. And 3 times 12 is 36. If you look at your answers, all we did was add on 3 each time to our answer. Now what you're going to do for me after you have copied down your 3 times tables, I am going to send your parents a picture of a workbook page that I want you to complete, okay, with your 3 times tables. You're going to be making frog jumps in 3s. And then when you get to the bottom of the page, you're going to see that we're talking about division. Now, division is just like multiplication. If you have 9 divided by 3, all you're doing is counting by 3s until you get to 9. So 3, 6, 9. And I have 3 fingers, so your answer would be 3. If I have, let's see, 18 divided by 3, I will count by 3s until I get to 18. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So your answer would be 6. Just like how 18 divided by 3 equals 6, 6 times 3 is 18. So you can use your multiplication facts to help you with your division. Now, I'm going to, after you finish your workbook page, I am going to ask you to please log into SumDog. I'm going to send your parents your login. Log into SumDog and do about 10 minutes of practicing your multiplication that I have already assigned for you. Okay, so your assignments are to complete the worksheet in your book that Miss Miranda is going to send your parents, and to log into SumDog for about 10 minutes and practice your multiplication facts. Please practice your 3 timetables that you have wrote down each day. Get mom or dad or Grammy to quiz you on them. Okay, remember, it can be switched. 3 times 6 is 18, and 6 times 3 is also 18. And you can use your multiplication facts to help you with your division. See you soon. Bye.